really, who are you? What is it to be alive? And who are we in this mystery? So we've dwelled on these deep spiritual questions for a considerable amount of time all of last year. We will continue to do so this year as well. Who are we? What are we made of? Where do we come from? And where do we go? Um, and it is in this context today that I'm going to be talking about Adhitthana, really the quality of Adhitthana. Now, Adhitthana is a Sanskrit word which means self-determination, strong determination, dedication, resolve, commitment. And it is one of the 10 perfections exemplified by the Bodhisattva's resolve to fully awaken. So this quality of Adhitthana is considered very, very important. This quality of dedication, of determination. Now that becomes a question. And that's what we are going to talk about today briefly. So now that we are here in this physical incarnation, so what are we going to do with this human life? And that's where the quality of Adhitthana becomes really important in awakening our heart. So if we look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I mean, it begins with security, and then it goes on to, food, it goes on to shelter, to clothing, social needs, and then right on top are spiritual needs. But often it can be reversed. And we know that once we start our journey on the spiritual path, that the nourishment, it's like we are an inverted tree. So our roots are basically upwards, right? So the nourishment that we receive is we are receiving from the divine, from the supreme God, Parabrahman. So it's like we are like an inverted tree. So often this can be reversed. And we've seen it in the lives of so many people. There are so many examples, but today I'd like to talk about Viktor Frankl. And Viktor Frankl is an Austrian Jewish psychiatrist who survived the Nazi concentration camps. And he, as he came out of the concentration camps, he said that he can remember those who walked living in the concentration camps, that he could still remember those who walked through the huts comforting others and giving away their last piece of bread. And he said that they may have been few in number, but they really showed, what they showed was the greatness, the truest reality of the human spirit of all. And what is that? That it is possible to choose your spirit no matter what the circumstance. It is possible to choose your spirit no matter what the circumstance. So we see it. Now, Viktor Frankl, I mean, he came out of the Nazi concentration camps and he inspired millions and millions of people with his work, with his books. I mean, there is this beautiful, slim book that he's written, The Purpose of Life or The Meaning of Life. I'll share the details if somebody wants to read. It's just extraordinary. And we see it in his life. We see it in the life of Nelson Mandela. We see it in the life of so many others. That in spite of not having food or security or whatever, that it was really the spirit really that they lived from and for. And that's what they did, and that's what they dedicated to. And that brings me to another point. This human capacity to be present to 10,000 joys and 10,000 sorrows. That also is one of the key qualities of Adhitthana. So the possibility to choose your spirit no matter what the circumstance. And this capacity to be present to our joys and to our sorrows that make up this human life. That too is one of the essential qualities of Adhitthana. I'd like to share with you another story. I'm very fond of stories. So I get tremendously inspired by these stories, and that's why I love to share them. So I was reading about this athlete, Tori Murden, and she, in 1999, she was the first woman to row across the Atlantic Ocean solo. And I'm going to read something that I read, what she wrote after her solo row across the Atlantic Ocean. And Tori Murden wrote, she says that if you know what it means to be out in the middle of an ocean by yourself in the dark, scared, then it gives you a feel for what every other human being is going through. I rode an Atlantic Ocean. Other people have just as many obstacles to go through. Fascinating. And I was like, sort of reading more about her, and one of the interviews where she shared that, her accomplishment, her achievement was the culmination of a dream that brought her close to death several times, because she capsized again and again on all her previous attempts. But it was her inspiration, what inspired her to keep trying was really her work with the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. And so many people have written about daring to dream. Goethe, a German writer, philosopher, he writes about daring to dream. He talks about it, that when we dream, when we act, and when you translate his work from German into English, it actually means that when you dream, when you act, it's like the providence moves with you. It's like some sort of divinity, some sort of mystery is moving with you. When you turn your energy, when you turn your love, when you turn your dedication on something, somehow the universe just knows it. And that same universe that has made us and makes everything. And Helen Keller talks about it. She says that security is mostly a superstition. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. So when you dare, when you direct yourself, when you dedicate yourself to something, all kinds of surprising things begin to happen. So it's for each one of us to reflect in our own lives, in our spiritual lives. What are we dedicated to? Of course, to remember our true nature, our Buddha nature, to remember who we truly are. We are beings of light, pure energy. We are beings of spiritual light, divine love, divine power. Of course, on an earthly journey. So we have to remember our Buddha nature, and also we have to remember our PAN card and Aadhaar card numbers. Right? Because we are on an earthly journey as well. We are beings of light on an earthly journey. So we have like multiple dimensions of our experience. So we have to remember both. So I would like to talk about Henry Moore. And he really, really, really motivates and inspires me, takes me to another level. And he is a great sculptor. And he has written that the secret of life is to have a task, to have a vision, to devote your entire life to something. And the most important thing is that must be something you cannot possibly do. Amazing, isn't it? Wow. The most important thing is that it should be something you cannot possibly do. So it's not okay to just check the box off on your list. It's not okay. We have this human life. It's not okay to check the box off on your list. But this human incarnation that we have, now that we are here, it's about something more magnificent, something more greater than that. Just checking the box off on our list. And it is our willingness to look at the soil and to look at the compost of our life, to make something really beautiful. We often hear these words, commitment, dedication, determination. We hear these words often. But I want to just go a little deeper and take one example. Often we hear people talk about, I'm committed in this relationship, I'm committed in love, I'm committed to love, I'm committed to presence. When people get married or when people live in with their partners, they say we are committed to love, to connection, to presence. But if we are attached to the way a person is supposed to be, eventually it'll bring us in conflict. If we are attached to the way a person is supposed to be and we say, I want you to be like this, I want you, you need to do this for me, it doesn't work well in an intimate relationship, whether you're husband or wife, your boyfriend or girlfriend. Actually, it doesn't work well in any relationship. But we still use these words, I'm committed, I'm dedicated to love, to presence. True or not? But if we were to say that I'm committed to love, I'm committed to care, I'm committed to bless, I'm committed to offer and to support one another, not with expectations, but with a steadiness of heart, it changes everything. When somebody loves you with a steadiness, or you love somebody with a steadiness, it changes everything. So, what does this mean to be dedicated, to become dedicated in our human incarnation, in this human life? So, dedication is essentially an expression of the awakened heart that says, okay, this is the life, this life that I experience, this embodied life, this life has certain aspects that I really value, that really matter to me. Rather than saying, I should be like this or I care about this. Napoleon, like who waged so many wars, he conquered so many lands. He said at the end, he said that the sword is always beaten by the spirit. Etch it into your heart. The sword is always beaten by the spirit. So I want to ask, I want to leave all of us with this question. What are we dedicating that spirit, that big spirit in our life to? What are we dedicating that spirit in your life to? What are you setting your own heart on? To love well, to be awake to our true nature? As Rumi says, set your heart on something really beautiful, because that's who we are. We are beautiful. We are blissful. We are bountiful. And that's what we can do with this human life, to create something really, really beautiful. So let's just take a moment. We are just going to do a very short contemplation, and after that, we'll just get into this heart awakening practice. So let's just make it more real. And I want you to just close your eyes. Just close your eyes, just for a few minutes, and I want you to reflect. And we will continue to talk about the quality of Adhitthana the next week. But for now, I want to take a pause and I want you to reflect. Reflect on your inner commitments, on what really matters to you. On your dedication. What have you set your own heart on? And if it's not so apparent just now, might today be a good idea to listen and to reflect on what it could be. And how does your life best support you in this direction, in this dedication? And remember, you're free. That is one of the great gifts of consciousness. You are consciousness. You are loving awareness itself. So you're free to choose. And this is a great gift. It is possible to choose your spirit no matter what the circumstance. And I want you to be aware of your heart. Very gently be aware of your heart chakra. And now I want you to be aware of your back heart. Gently focus on your back heart in between your shoulder blades. And I want you to visualize that from your back heart, you're entering the cave of your heart. And you're sitting in the middle of the cave of your heart. And you're sitting silently facing an altar. And in the middle of the altar, there's a flame of love, a flame of devotion. This is also where you pour your heart's longings, where you pour your heart's prayers, where you pour your heart's wishes for something good. Not just for you, yourself, your family, your loved ones, but for the earth. And in the flame of your heart, this is also where you pour your heart's aches, your heart's pains. You pour your sorrows, you pour your sufferings. But at the same time, this flame is also there to make you remember your aspirations, your dreams, your love, your kindness. And this is where you discover your peace again. Look at that flame in the cave of your heart, in the middle of the altar. And let's chant Om 3 times together as you continue to look at that flame, that beautiful flame in the altar of your love. Om. And now we invoke for divine love, mercy and compassion. Be aware of 3 meters or 10 feet above your head as we invoke for divine love, mercy and compassion. And this brilliant light, this indigo light, divine love, this energy of divine love and harmlessness, it begins to descend down, down, down to this beautiful flame in your heart. And as it descends into this beautiful flame, it becomes bigger and brighter. And this beautiful flame, this big, bright, beautiful flame in your heart, it begins to irradiate this energy of divine love, this golden pink light, which starts to fill up the entire cave of your heart. And it begins to warm you, it soothes you, It heals you. It brings you peace. It brings you sweetness. It brings you tenderness. It brings you hope. It brings you kindness. And it brings you inner strength. This golden pink light which has filled up the entire cave of your heart. It begins to purify you, melting away, gently burning away the cobwebs of your mental, astral, and etheric energy fields. And more of this brilliant light, indigo light, continues to descend into the flame of your heart, irradiating this beautiful, radiant, golden pink light, which now begins to push open the walls of the cave, which are actually the petals of your heart. It's like the petals begin to open gently, golden pink. And as the petals have become fully open, as this radiant, brilliant light continues to descend into the flame of love, of devotion, of dreams, of aspirations, of prayers, of wishes, it's as if it appears that you are inside this big, big, bright sun. Big, bright sun, radiating the warmth, the brightness, the brilliance of love to all beings, to all directions. And now I want you to raise your hands in a blessing position at the chest level, palms facing outwards. Remember, you're a big, big, bright sun, and the earth is in front of you. Small earth. The bright sun is really big, and the earth is very small, which is in front of you. So you, the sun, are now, the big sun is blessing the earth. So just visualize this brilliant beam of golden light covering the entire earth. And now I want you to gently focus on your crown, the top of your head. And as you focus on your crown, be aware that that golden, beautiful flame, that golden pink flame from your heart rises to your crown, the top of your head. And as it comes to your crown, it's as if your crown is blooming. It's blooming with this beautiful, beautiful golden flame. And the petals are opening. In fact, all the petals, it's like your crown center is blooming with all these petals, and somehow you are right in the middle of these petals. You're sitting in the middle of the petals on your crown. You, the soul, the radiant energy of love, radiating love to all beings, to all directions, radiating love to the earth in front of you. Let every person, every being be touched, be surrounded, be infused with divine love, with peace, with kindness. Let the lives of all the people on the earth, people with sickness, people with challenges and difficulties in different areas of their lives. May they be blessed. May they be healed. May they learn from their restrictions. May they learn to focus on their lessons and master their lessons. So be it. So be it. And now, I want you to be aware of both your heart and your crown, your heart center and your crown center. And just be aware that your heart is opening upwards in line with the crown, and the crown is also opening upwards. And this beautiful golden flame, from your crown, it travels to your heart. From your heart, it travels up to your crown. And silently say from the center of the heart of God, may all sentient beings on earth, may the hearts of all the sentient beings on earth be filled with divine love and peace. And just visualize that the hearts of all the people on the earth are blooming upwards as they receive this energy of divine love, peace, kindness, peace, harmony, and all good things. Not just for themselves, individually, but for all people of the earth. Great joy, happiness, understanding, goodwill, the will to do good, the will to help. May the hearts of all sentient beings on earth be healed, be blessed, be soothed, be restored, be regenerated, be revitalized. So be it, so be it, and so it is. And one more time, I want you to become aware of your crown and this beautiful, beautiful golden flame on your crown. And I want you to look at it gently. And as you're looking at it gently, you may place your hands back on your thighs, on your knees, palms facing upwards. Look at this beautiful small flame on your crown, gently, with love, with peace, with kindness, with tenderness, with sweetness. And this energy of this beautiful golden flame on your crown is beginning to rise higher, 1 feet above your head, 1 foot above your head. Stay there. I want you to smile. Start my internal love engine. That beautiful consciousness inside you. Smile. And just feel the inner peace, the inner stillness. And your breath. Hold that beautiful smile on your face as you connect to that deep, deep stillness and silence. Gently be aware of your body. Keep your eyes closed. I want you to be aware of your belly button and your breath. Drop your awareness to your belly button, the breath awareness. I want you to be aware of 1.5 inches below your belly button and inside, and observe your breath as you drop your breath awareness to your secondary navel chakra, which is 1.5 inches below belly button and inside. I want you to be gently aware of your feet, the base of your spine and the soles of your feet, as this energy, divine love, flows down through the soles of your feet into Pachamama, beloved Mother Earth, deeply embedding, going deep inside Mother Earth. Feel this flow of energy going deep into Mother Earth from the soles of your feet, from the base of your spine, through your legs, through the soles of your feet, revitalizing, regenerating, healing, filling Mother Earth with divine love, with peacefulness, with harmony. May all beings, all people, all beings on the earth, all people of the earth, may they be blessed, may they be healed, may they be restored, rejuvenated. May all people on the earth be blessed with great joy, with happiness, with abundance, with prosperity, with spirituality, with good health, with harmony, with love, unconditional love. May the Mother Earth be restored, revitalized, regenerated. May our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with good water, good air, good earth, and good people. So be it. So be it. So be it. I want you to bring your hands in a blessing position again. Let's release the excess energy that our bodies cannot absorb. And I want you to visualize the earth in front of you again. And let every person, every being on earth be blessed. I want you to visualize the different countries, the different continents of the world. May all the countries at war, all the countries that are in disharmony, in disarray, countries that are in great difficulty, especially Turkey, Syria, Ukraine, Iran, Iraq, Jordan, parts of Africa, parts of South Central America, North America, parts of Europe, parts of Asia, Australia, New Zealand. May all these countries be blessed with divine love, with peace, May all the beings, all the people in all these different countries, may they be blessed, may they be healed, may they be divinely helped and divinely protected. May their hearts be soothed, be comforted, be restored, be healed. Just visualize this brilliant, brilliant beam of golden light going into all these areas, all these countries that need so much of healing, so much of peace, so much of love and comfort. May all those who passed on recently in Turkey and Syria and in other parts of the world, may they merge with the light. May those souls merge with the light effortlessly, quickly. I want you to visualize the country that you're living in, and may that country, wherever we are living in, may that country be blessed, be healed. May the people of that country be blessed, be healed, be soothed, be comforted, be filled with love and peace and kindness. May you, your family, your loved ones, your home be divinely blessed. Be blessed with divine love, with harmlessness, with kindness, with peace, with harmony, with laughter, with joyfulness, with exuberance, with effervescence, with sweetness and tenderness. Visualize this golden light filling every nook and corner of your home, infusing every family member, every loved one, and you yourself. May your work be blessed with progress, with advancement, with success. Your work, your finances, with wealth, with prosperity, with creativity, with imagination, with brilliant ideas and amazing opportunity. May your work, your finances blossom and thrive splendidly. And may you be divinely guided to use your resources, your material and your financial wealth, your resources, to help others, to do good, to be of help. So be it, so be it. May you be blessed to be who you really are and who you are becoming, to do what excites you, what thrills you, what gets you out of bed each morning, and to have all that your heart desires, all your wishes, all your dreams, all your aspirations. With the help of God and the higher beings, all is possible. May all your heart's desires, your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations manifest rapidly, effectively, properly, according to divine will. So be it, so be it, and so it is. May all beings on earth be blessed, without any exception, every person, every. Blessings be to all, blessings be to all, blessings be to all. Bring your hands to your heart center in a prayerful position. We are grateful to the Supreme God, our Divine Parent, Divine Mother Matter, Divine Father Spirit. We are grateful to all the higher beings, the great, great beings, to all the spiritual teachers of all traditions, the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are grateful to the solar logos, the planetary logos, the cosmic logos, the lords of karma. We are grateful to all our spiritual teachers, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, healing angels. We are grateful to the Master, the teacher within us, our higher soul. We are grateful to all our spirit guides, our mentors, our guardian angels. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you all in full faith. And very gently, very slowly, whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes with a big, big smile. And from my heart to yours, I send you much love, much joy, and much peace.